Hola mis gatos, it's me, Ari L Gato, the drag manga collector, and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about all things manga, but specifically my manga collection. So I am back with another giant haul video. Now this, oh my god, y'all, oh my god, I pray for days like this. This haul is so important to me. This is going to be huge. Okay, this is my haul from what day? This is my haul video from February 2025. This is an iconic haul. I'm just gonna say it right now. This haul is iconic. And I cannot wait to share it all with you. So please make sure that you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to this video for more content. But y'all, I can't wait any longer. We gotta get into this haul video. First up, we have volume 13 of Spy Family by Tatsuya Endo. Now, this is a shonenjump publication, and you know what, y'all? This was a great volume, okay? You know, they hardly disappoint, and this was no exception. I was laughing out loud, baby. This was a funny one. This was a really, really good one. I am just so excited to keep reading this one every time I read it, and this one was no exception to that. It was a great volume, volume 13 of Spy Family. Alright, next up, another big Shonen Jump title of the now. It is volume 17 of Chainsaw Man. Yes, that's right. The Chainsaw Man. You know what? By Tatsuki Fujimoto. Sorry, I almost forgot. You know what? This was a good volume. Yeah. This was a good volume. I had to think on it, but this was a good volume. The last couple volumes haven't really been hitting with me personally, but this one I really felt for the characters, and I think that the story is taking another interesting turn, so it got me right back in it. I loved this one. This is volume 17 of Chainsaw Man. One of my favorite manga titles coming out right now is next, and that is Witchhatatelier. Now this is volume 13, and this is of course by the incredible Kamome Shirahama. It never misses. Witch Hat never misses, baby. She is the one, she is the two. Loved this volume. So wonderful. We reached some amazing conclusions. And the mysteries, there are still mysteries to solve. I'm obsessed with this freaking series. If y'all have not gotten into Witchhatatelier, y'all need to. This is important. This is literature. Every time I read this, I'm like, this is literature. Like, Lord of the Rings ain't got nothing on her. Y'all gotta get into Witchhatatelier if you haven't. This is volume 13. This is spectacular. Another wonderful printing from Kodansha. Yeah, gotta love it. Volume 13. Another Kodansha title coming up next is one of my favorite shoujo. Is it shoujo even? Maybe I'm making that up. I think it's shoujo. A little slice of life tease, one of my favorites. It is In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, and this is volume 4 by Mika Yamamori. And, you know, these are always short but very sweet. This is a small but mighty story, and I loved the development in this one. This is always a great read. It's quick, but it's really always enriching. So, I don't know, if you like slice of life, if you like a little romance, a little shoujo action, In the Clear Moonlit Dusk does it in a very wonderful, crisp way, and I highly recommend. So, get into volume 4 of In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. Okay, a sleeper hit in my house. Sleeper hit in my house is this next title. I'm obsessed with it. I've never heard anybody talking about it, but I, Ari L Gato, am obsessed with it, and that is Dark Gathering. Now this is volume 6. I'm slowly collecting, I'm slowly catching up. I love spirits, I love ghosts, y'all already know that. This has a story and art by Kenichi Kondo, and this was a great volume. I don't know, they're all kind of really good. Now the art styles, you know, it takes a little bit getting used to, but it's cool. It's really cool. It's a nice premise, very cool character development, and very scary. I love little scary stories. If you have some horror manga recs, let me know. I read a lot of horror manga. I love horror manga. But this is one of the few that I have on my shelves, and this is one of my faves. I love Dark Gathering. This is volume 6, so get into her, okay? Next up, we have one of my favorite titles, and this was special. This is volume 40 of Berserk. This volume was everything. And, wow. I don't have a lot to say. If you haven't read Berserk, you need to, first of all. But, this volume, I mean, wow, this one was so wonderful. And as we all know, his next volume, volume 41, is the last volume that has work by Miura, who died a few years ago. His assistants and his best friend are continuing the story from then on, so volume 42 will be the first volume that's completely his friend and the assistants, picking up the story from where he left off and from the notes and the story that he told them was going to be happening. So I'm excited to get to that, but this one, wow, this was special, and I can't wait to see what unfolds going forward. And this is one of those titles you can't not read this. You can't be a manga fan and not read Berserk. You have to try. It's dark, it's gritty, it's horror, it's horrifying, but it is necessary reading, I say. It's sci-fi, it's what is it called? Fantasy, it's horror, it's seinen, it's action, it's everything. You've got to get into Berserk, okay? And this is actually, talking about this series, it's getting me so excited for what is to come in this haul, because y'all are not going to be able to handle this. Well, I couldn't handle it. So I hope y'all are going to be excited for it too. But anyway, that is a little bit of foreshadowing. But Berserk, Sword of Girls on volume 40. Next up, we have an exciting first volume, an exciting addition to my collection. I'm very excited to get into it. This was volume 1 of Ruridragon. Now, this is a special case because this debuted in Shonen Jump in Japan, and like after the first 4 chapters, I think the author Masaoki Shindo got sick, and the series went on hiatus almost immediately as it started. But the views were so high, the ratings were so high, that when it picked back up, everyone was just very, 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 very excited for it. And yeah, it's finally being published here in America, and this is a wonderful Shonen Jump title. I had so much fun with this. It is slice of life, but it is also, it has like a drop of fantasy in it, and it is just the perfect balance. I am so obsessed with the dialogue in this one. It feels so natural, so human, and I really love. My favorite thing about comics and manga and heroes and things like that is when it feels like it could come from a real place, or that it could happen to real people, because that lets me escape into it a little bit further, because I'm like, oh, this is a possibility. Even if it's completely unfathomable, like my father being a dragon, you know? It still feels, when with the dialogue that is written in here, and with the placement of the story and the setting, it really feels so personable and like your everyday kind of stuff. So it was really remarkable. I really liked this first volume. I'm excited to see where it goes from here on out. But this was volume 1 of Ruridragon from Shonen Jump, and with a story and art by Masaoki Shindo. Check it out. Y'all get this one. This is good. You're all like, I know. We know. We're the manga community. We know. Well, listen. I'm trying to do my big one on my channel, okay? Mind your business. If you know, then get it. And stop talking to me. I guess you have been able to read it on the Shonen Jump app for a while. Anyway, that's not my business. The Shonen Jump app is none of my business. I used to be the girl who read everything online. Mostly illegally. But I have transitioned to only reading things in physical form. So the stuff that's online, even in the Shonen Jump app or the Viz app, I don't know anything about. So I think this has been out for a while, and this next title has been out for a while. And I'm just now reading them and I'm falling in love in person. So I'm having a good time doing that and owning them. And yeah, let's get into this next title because this is also something that's been out on the shonenjump/viz app for a while that people have been able to read, and now I have it in my possession and I loved it. I am talking about volumes 1 and 2 of Kagurabachi. Yes, here is volume 1's cover, and there goes volume 2. Now this, wow, this was great. This has story and art by Takeru Hokazono. Sure. And wow, what a cool premise. What interesting characters. We've got kind of an unconventional lead character, which I really appreciate. You know, we're trying to break norms while doing something that is kind of normal for shonen manga, which is powerful swords. And I think that the author is onto something really brilliant here. The action scenes in this are next level. They're stuff that I have not seen in a long time. You know, this is gonna be an it girl. Like, you know, Dantanon is the it girl. This is the up and coming it girl. You know, like she's about to come for Dantanon's nachos. No shade. This was really, really wonderful. I had such a good time reading these. This is one of those manga though. Sometimes I judge manga by this in a negative way, but I'm leaving it alone for this one because it's new, it's coming out, you know, you gotta give it time, But sometimes you can tell when a mangaka has trouble drawing girls. And this, you know, no shade to Mr. Hokazono. But the girls in this, they need a little work. It's given very much, I read a lot of Naruto, and so I can draw boys real good. But the girls are a little, they suffer a little bit, and I hate to see that because I'm a girl's girl, you know? I want to see the girls drawn just as well as the guys. And right now we're not there yet, but the guys are drawn really well. The power structure is really cool and drawn really well. And like I said, the action scenes are next to none. I mean, this is... It's very clearly heavily influenced by Bleach and Naruto, and it's really doing a great job of paying homage, while also building new foundations for a mangaka to come. And I really liked this. So this is the first 2 volumes, volumes 1 and 2 of Kagurabachi. I'm excited for more! And speaking of excitement, this next moment is one of the most exciting moments of my life. Y'all, I'm sick. Like, I am sick to my stomach. Because this next manga, I have wanted this manga on my shelves since I was a kid. Like, since I was a little kid. And I'm so excited. I'm honored, even, to be able to add this to my collection. This is so important to me. I am talking about a foundational shonen manga for many millennials. That is Zatchbell, baby! Zatchbell! Oh my god, y'all, this anime... This was on that fierce Toonami slot. It changed lives. It shifted the culture. I mean, this was crazy. And not only do I have volume 1 here, this is also a vizmedia publication by Makoto Raiku. Not only do I have volume 1, it doesn't stop there. I've got volume 2. Look at that. And not only does it stop there, we got volume 3. Look at that. And I know you just heard that, so kind of gave it away. I've also got volume 4. Y'all, we have volumes 1 through 4 of Zatchbell. Like, this is iconic, and they're all first printings. I was able to find a fierce and affordable lot on eBay, and I did not hesitate. I said, baby, I will offer you double what you were asking for. I did not do that, actually. That did not happen. But I said, baby, give these to me, and they shipped them. Now, famously, they did not finish the series here in America, so I think they only printed 17 volumes of the first part of the series, and then I think there's like 24 to complete the first part of the series, and then Zatchbell is running anew in Japan. There's a new part of the series, like a new era happening right now. So I'm hoping that that means that they will finally, somebody, Kodansha, I'm looking at you. Do you see me? Kodansha or somebody, hopefully will pick up the title because I would love to finish the first part and then get into the new era. I would love for that to happen, and I'm hoping that it does, because these first 4 volumes just changed my life. Like, they were so good. I had such a good time reading these. There is a reason this is a classic and beloved story and series, and I can't wait to find more. I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to find 5 through 17. If you have any leads on specifically Volume 5 going forward, like, let me know. I don't want to buy a lot with, like, the first 10, because then I'm going to be like, well, and then I have an extra 4, and then I have to sell those. Like, that's not fun. So, hopefully, I can get a Volume 5 for cheap. I might pay $20 for it. $25, $30, maybe. But if you find a link, or if you have them, and you want to get rid of them, I will pay you for them. But yes, this is volumes 1 through 4 of Zatchbell by Makoto Raiku. And this is from vizmedia. Y'all, this is so exciting! And the excitement does not stop there. No, mis gatos. It doesn't. I need to take a moment. This next series is another one that I've always wanted to have on my shelves. And there was an opportunity to get them recently because they just did a box set, but I found a lot on eBay that was $20, maybe $30 cheaper than the box set. And I said, that's mine. And I finished reading them a few weeks ago, and it changed my life. And I know I say that a lot, but I'm dead serious with this one. This is one of the greatest shonen manga series I've ever read, and I can't believe we don't talk about it enough. It got lost in the big 3 era of shonenjump, and I really want to bring the conversation back. Because this is a title that is reminiscent of the brilliance of Berserk. To me, it is like the female Berserk, and that might give you a hint of what I'm about to say. But I got the completed series of Claymore from Shonen Jump and Norihiro Yagi. Y'all, this is insane. I have to show you all of them, but there are 27 volumes. So y'all gotta be patient with me. But this series, oh my god, this is one of the best series I've ever read. Hands down. You have to read Claymore. Read it online, read it legally, read it illegally, get the box set. Whatever you need to do to get Claymore in your head, you need to do it. Because this series was so cool, was so cutting edge, was so fresh and new, but also so layered and emotional. I had the best time reading these. And I was binging, and luckily they all came in at the same time. Could not stop me from getting another volume. I was up till 5 in the morning every day because I just couldn't put the volumes down. They were so good. Y'all, this is a series that cannot be missed. And if you did miss it in the early 2000s, you need to make up for it now and get it because it is remarkable. That's all I'm going to say about it, which I say that and that was a lot. But now I'm going to show you the covers. They're all so amazing. Norihiro Yagi, you ate that. And I would like to see you eat something else. Please make some more manga. I know this was your big one, but you got something else in you because this was brilliant. Okay, anyway, enough about that. This was volume 1. Y'all, we got 27 volumes. This is crazy. This is volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. Volume 5. Volume 6. Volume 7. Volume 8. Volume 9. Volume 10. Volume 11. Volume 12. Volume 13. Volume 14. Volume 15. I can't count. I was thinking too much about the accent change. Volume 15. Oh my god, this is getting out of hand. Volume 16. Volume 17. Volume 18. Volume 19. Volume 20. 21. 22. Whew, this is hard. I'm doing double hands now. 23. 24. 25. Oh, other side. 26. And the final volume, volume 27. Now that is 20. I don't think you can even see this. It's so light and bright. Y'all, these are 27 of the best volumes of manga I've ever read. The sisterhood that is formed here, the action scenes, the storytelling, it's so well paced. It's so, como se dice, engaging. It's so, like, you can't help but want to keep reading volume after volume. The way the story evolves, the way the storytelling evolves with the characters, I mean, it is just, I would say it's a modern masterpiece. I really would. Like, this is something that I've never, I mean, like I said, it reminds me of Berserk in its vastness, in its epicness, and the way that its battle scenes are drawn so well. There's nothing like it. Y'all, please, if you would ever do anything for me, please do this one thing. That's my dying wish. Get into Claymore, please. This is the one. Please get into Claymore. I got volumes 1 through 27. I'm not showing them all to you again, but this is the last volume. Wow, that made me emotional. My nose really itches though. Yay! Okay, that was epic. That was exciting. 2 exciting manga to add to my collection. Like, that was so cool. Zatchbell, Claymore, welcome to the collection. I'm super excited. And I hope you're excited for me. Y'all, this is so cool. Okay, moving on to other cool things that are not less cool, per se, but kind of less cool. I mean, I don't know. But they're exciting because I got them for a special reason. Now, I have some lovely friends who come to my drag shows all the time and are amazing supporters of me in person. And they started watching my YouTube channel and they decided to give to me some manga. Some of it's from their own old collections and some of it they bought for me because they watched the first few videos and got them for me. And that was so sweet and exciting. And this first title comes from my friend Becca. We're like frenemies. It's kind of fierce. I love Becca and she got me this next title, which I loved. And I'm excited that it's finally on my shelves because it completes a collection. And it is volume 2 of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, the manga by Shiro Amano. This, y'all, this was everything to me back in the day. This is a Tokyo Pop title. And this, oh baby, I don't think they put the printing order in here, do they? First Tokyo Pop printing, February 2007. So y'all, this is old. This is almost 20 years old. And I'm excited because I have the first volume from my home haul, which was uploaded a long time ago on my channel now. This completes the collection of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I do kind of want to go back and finish the first part of the Kingdom Hearts series, just like the regular Kingdom Hearts manga. And then I think there is a Kingdom Hearts manga for every single part of the story. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think every single game has a manga adaptation. I love this one. It's great. They're like rushing plot points because they have to, because there's only 2 volumes. So it's a little rushed, but it's so much fun. These characters are great, and I love the Kingdom Hearts universe in the manga form. I never played the games, but I was obsessed with the manga, and this is so great to have. Shiro Amano, they ate with the art. I mean, nobody can draw manga and Goofy like to perfection, like no one else can do that. And yeah, this was amazing. I had such a good time, and I'm so glad that this like is finished. Like I have this on my shelf, and it's over. It's over now. But yeah, help me get the other adaptations of Kingdom Hearts, because I want those too now. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the story. But anyway, this is volume 2 and the final volume of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories by Shiro Amano. Okay, Becca was also kind enough to get me another volume of manga that she noticed that I had missing in an old video. So the problem with these videos, the problem with these videos is that I have been recording these videos since the end of 2023. And I'm just now uploading them in 2025. So when you see the videos, they're not from right now. So the stuff that I'm missing, I might had already got. And in this case, I did already get this one. And I'm already trying to get rid of it. So, but it was very sweet. It's a wonderful gesture. She got me volume 1 of Gacha Gacha. If you have watched my other videos, you know that not only did I get Gacha Gacha, I am trying to sell Gacha Gacha on my eBay. My eBay is going to be in the comments, okay? Or in my description, okay? So go ahead, check out the eBay if you want to buy all of Gacha Gacha. And maybe I'll throw in an extra volume 1 for you. If you know. Yeah, but you know, this was such a fun series, and by that I mean I didn't want it on my shelf, but it was a cute, fun read, and I think somebody out there will really enjoy it. So check out my eBay account. Gato sells manga, and yeah. But thank you, Becca, for getting this for me. It was so nice of you to get me a book that I was looking for in 2023. It is 2 years later, and I have it. But thank you. See you on Tuesday. Next up, one of my daughters. We call her daughter. She's my little out of drag daughter. I love her. Her name is Adriana, and she had some old manga sitting in her old house somewhere, and she was like, I'm not reading these, and I don't use them. Like, would you like to have them? And I will take anything, okay? I would take your old manga, okay? Baby, it's like an animal shelter over here. Like, I will adopt. I am happy to be an adoptive mother to any manga that you have and want to get rid of, okay? Especially if you're getting rid of it for free. I'll take it. If it's taking up space in your home, maybe let it take up space in mine. I'm happy to have it. And I was really happy to have these manga that she gave me. Thank you, Adriana. First up is actually a series I got to read, which is super exciting. It is the first 2 volumes of Kekaishi by Yellow Tanabe. Now this is a cover of volume 1. There we go. I'm figuring out this glare as we go. And volume 2. So this is a story about these, like, as the name suggests, a kekai is like a barrier. So these are people who put up barriers, and they're like not ninja, but they're like, you know, they're like mediums. They're like mediums, and they like, you know, protect the town that they live in. I don't really remember. But it was really good. I mean, really good for like an early 2000s little off the beaten path shonen manga. I actually had a good time. I love ghosts and I love spirits and stuff, and this involves a lot of that. So it was really exciting to me. And it was cool to read this title because I had heard of it back in the day, but I never thought to pick it up. And yeah, I'm excited that they're in my collection. These are so cool because they're, well, this one actually, I guess volume 2 doesn't, but they even have the old, you can't see this maybe, but they have the old little Viz logo at the bottom here. This is so cool. This is so old. I love old manga. This is the first printing from April 2005 from vizmedia, which is so cool. yeah, this is by Yellow Tanabe. I've never really heard of Yellow Tanabe, but I have heard of Kekkaishi, and I'm excited to keep going. I kind of want to keep going now. I liked it a lot. So we're going to see how this goes. If you have an in on Kekkaishi and you got some volumes you want to give me, baby, give them to me. Or if you find a nice eBay lot, give them to me. Buy it for me and then give it to me. It's an idea. It's an idea. Not that I'm going to give you my address. Well, I might. Prove it. Prove you have them, and then I'll give you my address. But anyway, these are volumes 1 and 2 of Kekkaishi by Yellow Tanabe from vizmedia. Now, these next volumes were gifted to me from Adriana, and I just unfortunately wasn't able to read them because I was missing the first volume or the first couple of volumes. But they're still very exciting, and I'm excited to get into them. I will get the first volumes. Don't worry about that. But I did get volumes 3 and 5 of Vampire Knight. Now, I'm going to let y'all in a little secret. I've read almost all of Vampire Knight, the main series. I know there's been spin-offs and sequels and prequels, but the main series, I've read a lot of the main series. Once it got to the weird part, and if you've read Vampire Knight, you know what I'm talking about. But once it got to like kind of weird territory, I stopped reading. But that was like 20 volumes in before we figured that out. But this, I actually really like this series. I love vampires, so this is such a cool thing. I've always put off getting it again, you know, because I read them all at the library, and so I never owned them. But I was like, I've already read it. And so I've always tried, when I go and buy manga, I always try to get something that I haven't read before, or that's just a continuation of the manga that I have on my shelves. But if I already read it, I'm always really hesitant to get it. But I've always been hesitant to get it, but now I'm like, I got volumes 3 and 5 here. I might as well try to start reading it and collecting it. So I'm excited. Thank you so much, Adriana, for this. This has story and art by Matsuri Hino. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to start collecting Vampire Knight again. This is so cool. These are volumes. I sound like I just got electrocuted. But these are volume 3 and volume 5 of Vampire Knight from Shoujo Beat. And lastly, this is the last title in my collection from February 2025. Also something I have not been able to read yet, but I'm excited to see what it's about because it's giving shoujo, it's giving magic, it's giving cute. And I'm excited to see what it's about. But these are the last things, and they are volumes 6, 7, 8, and 9 of Gakuen Alice. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to show you the covers, okay? That's my job. My job isn't to know what they mean. It's to show you the covers. So this is volume 1 of Gakuen Alice. That's a lie. I just lied to you. This is volume 6 of Gakuen Alice. This is volume 7 of Gakuen Alice. This is volume 8 of Gakuen Alice. And this is volume 9 of Gakuen Alice. Now, I don't know. Oh my god, I just noticed this. Wait, this is really exciting. They all have a Border stickers on them. These are from Borders. Borders is a store, a bookstore that no longer exists, but that was huge. Huge for a while in the early 2000s. Actually, Borders and its partnership with Tokyo Pop. Tokyo Pop was huge via Borders and like kind of created / like really pumped up the manga industry in America, like via Tokyo Pop, via Borders. I think that's right. I might have made that up because I love Borders so much and I just want them to have all the credit in the world for everything. But I think that that's true. And these are from the Borders era, which is just so exciting to me. And I just saw that. Oh my god. And I'm so sad that Borders isn't here. My family was really disjointed, and the only place that we ever felt happy together was when we were at Borders reading books in separate sections, so. Now that I say it out loud, it does sound worse than it is. But anyway, I love Borders, and I'm so excited that these are from there. Now, why you have volume 6, 7, and 8, and 9, I don't know. But now I have volume 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I need to get the first ones. If y'all find some Gakuen Alice volumes 1 through 5, let me know. Because I will find them myself. I just would rather you buy them for me. Yay! But that is Gaku and Alice volumes 6, 7, 8, and 9 by Tachibana Higuchi. Yay! And that is all of the manga that I got in February 2025. These were exciting because I got some long time wants in there. I got Zatchbell and Claymore, and I also got some gifts, which my love language is gift receiving. So it meant a lot to me to get these gifts from Becca and Adriana. Thank you so much for giving me these things. I'm so excited to continue reading all of these series that you helped me get. So much love to all of ya. Mwah. Love my fans, love my friends, love my daughter. And yeah, this has been so exciting. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe below what you're reading. If you know anything about these old titles, if you want to know more about these old titles, let me know, because I want to know more too. Or I have a lot to say about other ones like Zatchbell and Claymore. So, you know, get in my DMs, write me a message. But other than that, that is all that I have. Y'all, I'm recording this in March 2025. Y'all are not ready for the March haul. I'm going to tell you that right now. Y'all are not ready at all for what I got in March. So if you thought this was exciting, which I did think this was super exciting, I thought my life could not get more exciting than this. Maybe next month is even more exciting. So stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at @dragmangacollector, and follow my personal Instagram at @the_Ari_Gato. What if I don't put the names here under my hands and I just did this for no reason? But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, mis gatos. I love you. Okay, cool. I feel like I look fierce. I didn't even mention that I look fierce. Well, I look fierce. Ow! Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Let me see this one. First up in... What?